And good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the Defender Soccer Complex, home of Dordt University, GPAC opener. A full afternoon of soccer. Earlier today, the Defender men lost to Midland in a close one. 2-1 was the score. And as you can see, the women's matchup is underway. We are scoreless through 13 minutes. We've had some connection issues with the video stream, so thank you for your patience, and thank you for joining us for Defender Soccer. Corner kick for the Defenders. Jocelyn Terpstra for Dordt kicks it away. It'll be another one coming up. 32 minutes left to go in this opening half. We're scoreless. GPAC opener for both Dordt and Midland. Both teams coming in with 1-3-1 records. Ball put into the box. It's on the turf, and Dordt unable to get anything on it. Midland with the clear. Running it down is Shop for the Defenders. Abby Worthy, one of the seniors recognized prior to the match. Plays it into the box. Running it down is Karina Tell. Tell on the to the corner. Tell drops it off to another senior, Hayden Jennett. Jennett tried to cross it in. It's off of Midland. Dordt under first-year head coach Peyton Chitwood. Midland under the direction of Carrie Heedham in her second season with the Warriors. Starters for the Defenders will work from back to front. Lydia Zylstra, the Defender goalkeeper. Four-person back line, Hayden Jennett, Lamise Patarse, Abby Worthy, and Katie Shop. Got a couple of seniors back there along with Shop, the sophomore, Patarse, a freshman. Your midfield consists of Maria Zylstra, Abby Keltner, and Brooke Margema. And up front, Jocelyn Terpstra, Jenna Roberts, and Karina Tell. For Midland, in their 4-3-3 formation, here's Roberts, though. She'll take a ball to the corner, and a corner kick coming for the Defenders. Real quick, the four in the back. It is Cicely Barcinis, Brooklyn Tariol, Natiza Blaylock, and Addison Castellanos. Midfield, Olivia Ellison, Skylar Cooley, Jordan Van Ensberg, Madeline Flynn, Jessica Reed, and Anne-Marie Oliepo up front for Midland. Defenders with it. There's Shop, left-footed shot by Shop is off of Midland. Defenders will run it down. Abby Keltner plays it back to Shop, and now Abby Worthy. Defender men lost 2-1 to Midland. Midland men, I would say that they right now are one of the top teams in the GPAC. They improved to 6-1-1, unbeaten in the last 5, receiving votes in the national poll, but Dordt gave them all they could handle and then some. It was a really good matchup. Midland had a 2-0 lead at half. Dordt scored by Marco Lanen. Double assist by Levi Jagger and Anton Forsch. With about 15 minutes left to go, made it 2-1, and then it was competitive after that. Dordt had a couple of chances, a foul from behind here at Midland. Volleyball, Dordt dropped a 3-1 match to Morningside, played at the DeWitt in a GPAC matchup. Haley Caparis led the way with 15 kills. Lainey Wolfswinkel with 9 for the Defenders under head coach Jackie Smith, but a 3-1 loss to a ranked Morningside squad. That coming off a 3-2 win on the road against a ranked Dakota Wesleyan team. Would have been nice to go 2-0 this week, but didn't happen. Point-blank shot by the Defenders, and it's up and good. A goal by the Defenders.
I think it was 18.
I think it was Maria Zylstra. 16 for the goal for the Defenders. Zylstra stumbles upon it in the 18, and Zylstra, the sophomore from Oostburg, Wisconsin, puts Dordt in front.
Number 16, Maria Zylstra.
Zylstra returning letter winner with the goal. And the Defenders with a 1-0 lead. Zylstra's first goal to go with 3 assists, 5 points for Zylstra. And Dordt leads it. Goal at the 15:50 mark. Was there assist on there? No assist. So an unassisted goal by Zylstra. And Dordt with a 1-0 lead. All time, this is the 34th matchup between these two teams. Dordt trails the rivalry 13-18-2. Here is your odds stat of the day. Both teams during that time have scored 59 goals. They played to a scoreless tie back in 2011. Most goals scored by Dordt in the rivalry, 9 back in 1999. Most goals scored by Midland, 6. They did it twice. Midland has definitely had the upper hand of late. In fact, Dordt just won 10-1 in the last 12 matchups, and they have a 6-match winless streak. Last time they defeated Midland was in 2020, 1-0 in Fremont. They've played a couple of times in the postseason, including in 2023 in the GPAC Championship, which went to double overtime, 4-3. That was a crazy matchup down in Fremont in early November. But Midland has had the upper hand of late in the rivalry. But Dordt up in front 1-0. This is Tell. Tell with some nifty footwork. Tell takes a couple of touches. Tell with the most dangerous left foot in all of America. She's ready to pull the trigger and does. Nice save made by Ava Brandt. Tell very dangerous with that left foot. A lot of speed up front with Roberts, Terpstra, and Tell. Tell, a storied career for the Defenders. 2-time All-American, 2-time GPAC Player of the Year. 80 career goals, 34 assists. That's 194 points if you're doing the math. And she nearly had another one there. She leads the GPAC with 8 goals scored this season. Ranks in the top 10 in the NAI currently in goals scored and in points. Defenders lose it out of bounds to the left-hand side. 1-0, Dordt with the lead. 26 minutes left to go in the opening half. Dordt averaging 2 goals per match. They have scored 10, given up 12 on the season. Dordt under first-year head coach Peyton Chitwood. The 6th different head coach in program history. This the 30th year of Defender soccer on the women's side. Here's Tell at the edge of the 18. Tell tried to get it to Roberts. Roberts nudged away by Midland, and Dordt will have a corner kick. Corner kick coming for the Defenders. Jenna Roberts will take this. Roberts, sophomore from Clive, Iowa, prepped at Des Moines Christian. And she will take this corner kick, puts it in the 18. And the Defenders tried to clear out as Midland, shot by Jennett, and a save made by Ava Brandt for Midland. Dordt has played a loaded schedule thus far, losing to Eastern Oregon. In the first match of the year, Eastern Oregon has climbed into the most current poll. Lost to third-ranked College of Idaho, beat Bethel, tied Culver Stockton, and lost 2-1 to number 9 Missouri Valley last time out. They have had 2 weeks to prepare for this one. In my humble opinion, comes at a good time. You can heal up from maybe some early season soreness. Got 2 weeks to rest up and get ready for your GPAC opener. Good challenge between Jennett and a Midland player. That was Jordan Van Rensburg. And with it is Marjama. Marja plays it to the corner. Midland will let it ride. 1-0. Dordt with the lead on a goal by Zylstra. 24 minutes left to go. And with it, Midland chases it down to the corner. Early goal by Maria Zylstra, and Dordt with a 1-0 lead. And a free kick for Midland in the back third. Dordt will have 2 road matches next week. On the road at Dakota Wesleyan, at Mount Marty, Wednesday, Saturday, both nighttime games. First sub of the game, Midland is going to send in a sub. Skylar Cooley will sit.
Midland sub 11 for 20.
And coming in is number 11, Liliana Godinez, a junior midfielder from Fremont, Nebraska. Dordt returns nearly everyone from last year, a host of players returning, a lot of their goals scored. They scored 67 last year, 55 of those return in some way, shape, or form. Led by, of course, Karina Tell, 3-time first-team All-Conference, Jocelyn Terpstra, 2-time All-Conference, Abby Worthy, All-Conference, and Hayden Jennett, All-Conference as well. So 4 All-Conference players back for this Defender squad under first-year head coach Peyton Chitwood. Here's Tell. Nice pass to Terpstra, nudged away by Midland. Dordt on the move. Up the field. Throw in by Terpstra. Tell returns the pass. Terpstra turns the corner, and it is kicked out of bounds by Midland, and a throw coming up for the Warriors. And Scott Kroll very happy about this upcoming throw. Our statistician pumps his fist. He's happy for the throw. Hayden Jennett crosses it in. Good ball by Jennett. Midland trying to clear. And they do up the sideline. For Midland, they have lost 2 in a row. They have not scored a goal in either of those contests. A 4-0 loss to Kansas Wesleyan back on September 10. Lost 5-0 to NCAA Division II Wayne State. Trailed just 1-0 at the half, but Wayne State scored 4 second-half goals. Midland's lone win, a 1-0 win over York. They also lost to a pretty good Benedictine team. Shot by the defenders goes over the goal, and it'll be a goal kick for Midland. 5-1, and they lost tied Dakota State 1-1. Coming in with a 1-3-1 record. Midland in terms of their returners. Last year they went 4-4-3, and they were 8th in the conference. They were the 8th and final team to make the conference tournament, finished 4-5-3, lost to Hastings, the number 1 seed in the postseason, to end the year. Lost 2 all-conference players. They also have a new goalie. That's Ava Brandt. Picked 8th in the GPAC preseason poll. 20 newcomers, if you include transfers and freshmen, for this Midland roster. Midland this year, they have scored 3 goals, given up 15 on the season in 5 matches. Corner kick coming for the defenders. This is usually Jocelyn Terpstra territory. I believe that's number 5 over there. 20 minutes left to go in the first half. We're going to have to turn the lights on here with the later start to this one. Good ball by Terpstra. Midland first one on it. And coming up to shoot it will be Jennett, and a collision between Jennett and a Midland player. It's going to go out of bounds. Quick throw by Keltner. And Midland, Jennett will take away the clear, puts it back into the goal 18 box, and a player shaken up now. Midland player helped up by Jocelyn Terpstra, and a corner kick again coming for the defenders. Karina Tell will take this one. And the clock is going to stop. They're going to check on the Midland player. Earlier today, the Defender men's soccer team lost 2-1 to a very good Midland team. Good match. Midland scored 2 first-half goals late in that half. Dordt came back, scored 1 in the second half, but came up short in the end. But Dordt, really good effort today on Senior Day. Women up 1-0. Defender volleyball team lost a 4-setter to Morningside. That was also on the Dordt Media Network. Mike Biker on the call for that one. Yesterday, Defender hockey team, a big win. 15-1. 14-1 over at Nebraska. And the Defender hockey team off to a great start. Women's cross country, 5th out of 24 teams at the prestigious Roy Griek invite. Best ever finish by the women's team, led by Hannah Tong, the sophomore, who was up on the podium. On the men's side, men finished 3rd out of 21 teams. A podium finish, just the second podium finish for the Defender men as a team. This is a meet where you compete against NCAA Division II and III schools, and it's not common for an NAI team to get up on the podium, meaning a top 3 finish. I think it was just the 4th time in the 39-year history of the GRIAC. Dordt's done it twice. Indiana Wesleyan's done it twice on the men's side. And the men were led by Luke Swanson and Truman Johnson, who both placed in the top 20 and got a podium. So cross country, great effort yesterday up at the GRIAC invite in the Twin Cities. Clock stopped, 19:39 left to go until halftime. Dordt with a 1-0 lead here. Got a later start to this one. It was delayed because Midland had some transportation problems, and we've been on the other side of that. So a 2 o'clock start became a 3 o'clock start for the men. Corner kick here for Karina Tell. Here we go. Tell's going to play it short. Tell drop back off by Hayden Jennett, and Tell with a shot goes over, and it'll be a goal kick coming for Midland. 1-0 is the score. A goal by Maria Zylstra during the 16th minute has been the offense so far in this one. Midland hasn't had many scoring chances at all. In fact, they have not had a shot yet. And a foul against the defenders. That is on Katie Schopp for Dordt. Midland will have a free kick right at midfield. And now we have a player shaken up for Dordt. This is Marjama, Brooke Marjama. I didn't see what happened, but Marjama trying to walk off, but here comes the Dordt athletic training staff and a few teammates to help Brooke get to the sideline here. Again, I did not see what happened, but she will be helped off by the training staff and team captain Abby Worthy. Marjama Jr. from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Junior midfielder. We'll see who Coach Peyton Chitwood will send in to the midfield to play for Marjama. Clock stop, 18:51 left to go in this first half. Dordt football idle this Saturday. They will be on the road next week in Orange City against Northwestern under the lights. 6 p.m. start time, a matchup between ranked teams. Taking a look at the GPAC scoreboard today. We'll try to organize this. Men's soccer finals, Northwestern over Concordia 2-1. Doane and Briar Cliff played to a 2-2 tie, and Midland beat Dordt, of course, 2-1. All other matchups are night. Women's soccer, see what's going on here. Any finals on the women's soccer front? College of St. Mary over Waldorf 6-1. Doane beat Briar Cliff 1-0. Concordia and Northwestern played to a 3-3 tie. Mount Marty, Dakota Wesleyan, and Hastings Morningside later tonight. Couple of shots there and a save made by the defenders.
First one, was it a team save? No, the first one was. I don't think the goal was saved.
And that gets the crowd back into it. But great play by Zylstra. A diving save laid out for it by Lydia Zylstra, and it keeps a clean sheet for the defenders. Midland by far with their best scoring chance. On the rebound, it hit the crossbar, but Zylstra laid out to make that save. Checking in for Margema, number 21, Maria Enningenberg, a freshman from Norton Shores, Michigan. She has seen a lot of field time, so very experienced player will be in the midfield now for Margema. It's Margema getting checked out on the athletic training table at midfield. 1-0 is the score. Dordt with an early lead. Midland had a great scoring chance stopped by Zylstra, the Dordt goalkeeper. Dordt trying to control it in the midfield. Terpstra had it for a minute. Roberts pressuring. Nifty footwork by Midland to get it out of harm's way. This has been Van Ensberg. Plays it back to Blaylock. Blaylock up the far side. Blaylock is the top returning goal scorer for this Midland group. She scored 3 goals and 2 assists last year. And Marie Oliepo is the top goal scorer this season. 2 goals. Blaylock has 1. Midland as a team has only scored 3 so far this year. We'll look at the volleyball and football scoreboard when we get a chance. I was going over the soccer scores, and I missed that great save by Zylstra. I did see it back on the Dordt Media live stream, so that's how I knew it happened. Roberts plays it back to Keltner. Keltner to Enningenberg. Back to Keltner. Plays it up to Zylstra. Zylstra has already scored a goal. Zylstra with some nifty footwork. Plays a great through ball. Here come the defenders, and they now lead it 2-0. Great scoring series by the defenders. This could be a double assist. We're going to have to watch this. But what a play by the defenders. You could see that attack build up from the midfield. Great first touch by Enningenberg. Enningenberg.
Goal number 18, Karina Tell.
And it is Karina Tell with the goal, assisted by Enningenberg. And it is now 2-0. Dordt with the lead, 15:40 left to go. Kelly Wepa will come in for Maria Zylstra. Wepa, a freshman from Owatonna, Minnesota. So Dordt with a 2-0 lead. Still in this first half. Goal by Zylstra, goal by Tell. Here's Tell. She'll get it at the edge of the 18. Tell. Nice run by Wepa. It's kicked out of bounds by Midland. Last year, these teams played to a 2-2 tie. If I remember right, Dordt held a 2-0 lead. I think the teams played to a scoreless first half. Dordt scored 2 within minutes early in the second half, but then Midland responded with a couple of goals around the 60 and 65th minute, and it ended in a 2-2 tie. Dordt up 2-0. Hopefully they can close the deal here. Last year's match was in Fremont. This one, of course, at the friendly confines of the Defender Soccer Complex. 2-0 in favor of Dordt. That is Keltner. Keltner will turn in space and will play it back to Batarse. Batarse now to Enningenberg. Plays it back to Janet. And Dordt will get resituated. Batarse gets it ahead. Terpstra. Tell. Just got to run through. Good job by the center back to hold off Tell long enough for Ava Brandt to come get it. Maria Zylstra had that assist. I think I said it was Enningenberg, but it was Zylstra. So Zylstra with a goal and an assist here this afternoon. Spoiler alert, she's in the running for the Ross Hoekstra State Farm Player of the Game, but we'll officially announce that toward the end of this broadcast. Foul against Midland. Dordt will have a free kick on their side of midfield. Hayden Jennett, the senior from Chandler, Arizona, to play it. Jennett taking her time. Jennett has made 56 starts for the defenders. Her counterpart in the back, Abby Worthy, with 61 starts. They have played well over 4,000 minutes of soccer. Two of the seniors that were recognized for the defenders. Great ball by Jennett into the box. Played out by Midland. Of course, Karina Tell. 80 career goals for her. She's played over 4,000 minutes of soccer. All-time career scoring leader, assist leader, points leader. Lydia Zylstra, a career record in goal. 11-5-2, 5 shutouts during her career. 2-0 is the score. Dordt with the lead. 12 minutes left to go in the first half. That's Shop. Shop will carry it past midfield. Shop tried to get it to Terpstra. Poked away by Madeline Flynn of Midland. Midland trying to set up their attack. Here come the defenders. Terpstra to Tell. Cleared out by Midland. Nateza Blaylock with the clear. Midland will throw it in on the far side of the field. 11 minutes left to go until halftime. Dordt's got a couple of subs standing at midfield waiting to come in. Vicky Granda is going to be one of them. Keltner drops it back to Wapa. Wapa has it deflected by Midland. Midland will control it temporarily. Cleared out by Worthy. Worthy with a long pass. Tell tried to shield her defender off. Ball needs to settle. Here's Enningenberg battling for control and gets it. She'll leave it off for Keltner. Keltner will play an early service. It's going to be taken away by Castellanos. Midland will take it up the far side of the field. Wapa providing pressure. Good step by Batarse. And Wapa will send it somewhat out. And Enningensberg tried to clear. Midland keeping it on their offensive third, not letting the defenders out. Midland going to goal. And it'll be cleared out by Dordt. Terpstra giving chase. Terpstra will provide the pressure. They'll leave it off for their goalkeeper, Brandt. Boy, if I were Midland, I'd be a little bit careful in the back. You got Tell and you got Terpstra back there. A lot of speed, a lot of talent. Midland being pressured. Jennett with the takeaway. Gets it to Keltner. Keltner misplays it a little. And Midland steps in front, and now they will go. This is Jessica Reed with it at her feet. Far side of the field, overlapping run. Carrying it to the corner. Crossing it in. Worthy will play it out, and it'll be a corner kick for Midland. Dordt has 6 corner kicks. This will be the first for Midland. Looks like number 22. Blaylock will take it. With 9 minutes left to go until halftime. Goals by Tell and Zylstra. Blaylock will have the corner. Puts it in the box. Karina Tell the first to it. Gets it out for the time being. Wapa trying to clear it on the far side. Wapa still clears it up the sideline for a bit. Put back in the box. Zylstra is there. Zylstra, the defender goalkeeper. And Zylstra with a quick restart up the right sideline. Enningenberg. Terpstra runs it down. Stays in bounds. Knocked out of bounds by Midland. And Dordt will have a throw. But before that, we'll have 3 subs coming in.
39-14 in for 20-18 and 2.
In for the defenders, Abby Foster, junior from Woodstock, Illinois. Faith Mondial, freshman from Anchorage, Alaska, and Vicky Granda from Quito, Ecuador. And clock stops, 7:46 left to go until halftime. Got a defender shaken up. Again, I did not see it. I was busy looking at the names of who was coming in. It's going to be Kelly Wapa, the freshman, who will walk off under her own power. Sarah Franca Lourenco, junior from Colíder, Brazil, transfer from Western Nebraska Community College, will come in for 12. Jordan Zielinski will come in for Midland, coming in for Jessica Reed. Team's taking advantage of the stoppage of play, sending in some new players. Throwing it in will be Maria Enningenberg. Midland heads it off. Jordan Van Rensburg plays it back to her fellow defender. Taking it out is Blaylock. Blaylock with the early service long ball. Zylstra will come out of the goalie box and play it. Worthy plays it wide. That's Mondale. Mondale. Terpstra will come be the target. Granda pressuring it in the midfield. Coming to get it is Franca Lourenco, and Dordt going to goal. Terpstra gets it ahead to Foster, and they're going to call offsides. Offsides will be the call against the defenders. Looked like you got to hold your run just a little bit longer. Great idea. Saw it develop. 6:31 left to go until halftime. Dordt enjoying a 2-0 lead right now. They have outshot Midland 4-2 in terms of shots on goal, 7-3 in total shots. Track down some volleyball scores from around the conference. One non-conference match, York beat Mount Marty 3-2. Gets another non-conference, Oklahoma Wesleyan, a big win over number 6 Northwestern in 4 sets. Mount Marty beat Haskell 3-0. Morningside over Dordt 3-1. Northwestern now playing Park, up 2-1 in that one. Midland swept Hastings. Briarcliff trailing Dakota Wesleyan 2-0. Concordia and Doane, that's a 5 p.m. start time. No scores right now. 5:26 left to go here in the first half. Dordt enjoying a 2-0 lead. To the corner it goes. Van Rensburg. And a corner kick coming for Midland. Corner kick coming for the Warriors. Van Rensburg will just stay and take this herself. She was over there anyway. Dordt getting numbers back. Under 5 to go in this first half. And the ball up for grabs. Clearing it out will be the defenders. That was Keltner with the clear. Up the sideline, still a throw for Midland. Van Rensburg back to the goal, pressured by Dordt. That's Van Enningenberg. Foster tried to play it back to Granda, taken away by Midland. Skylar Cooley there for the Warriors. Midland with it at midfield. Midland has regrouped and controlled things of late. Here's a ball by Castellanos, goes over the goal, and a goal kick coming for the defenders. Terpstra will come out for Dordt.
28 for 5.
Paige Miller will come in. Miller will head to the midfield. Dordt will kind of reshape things here. Up front, you have Franca Lorenko and Abby Foster. Up front, Vicky Granda, one of the midfielders. Then Enningenberg, another one. 3:32 left to go until half. Dordt with a 2-0 lead. As the defenders kind of re-situate their lineup. Football finals from across the GPAC. Hastings shut out Waldorf 42-0. Morningside over Midland in a high-scoring game, 55-37. Northwestern shut out Dakota Wesleyan 23-0. Dordt was idle. And I think we have a couple of night games. Football, Briar Cliff leading Mount Marty 6-3. And I think that is it. I think I missed one. Doane and Concordia. Wonder if they're playing. Well, anyway. Didn't seem like enough games. Cooley will send it to the right-hand side. 2:30 left to go. Dordt be solid for the last 2.5 minutes here. Have a 2-0 lead. Don't want to allow Midland with a late first-half goal. Foster nudged from behind in a foul against Midland. And Dordt will get a free kick. Yeah, just 4 games today in the GPAC. So I wasn't missing a game. Dordt with the bye. They'll be at Northwestern. Here's a shot by Keltner. Goes wide left. No deflection, so a goal kick coming for Midland. Minute 44 left to go until half. Dordt up 2-0. Goals by Zylstra and Tell. Midway through this first half. Final 90 seconds. Dordt see if they can tack one on here. Cooley has it taken away by Dordt. Dordt has it in possession. They'll send it into the box. Foster unable to control it. Long ball by Midland, and Jennett will run it down. Plays it back to Lydia Zylstra, the Dordt goalkeeper. Up the sideline to Enningenberg. Here's Keltner. Has time and space. Sends it to the corner to Foster. Under a minute to go. Foster looks to go into the box. Collision with Midland, and it'll be a throw for Midland. First half winding down. Midland with the throw in their defensive third. We'll do a brief recap of this first half, and then we will take an extended break over halftime on the Dordt Media Network. Final 20 seconds. See if either one of these teams can make one last run before the half. Granda turns. Tried to get it to Foster. Long ball by Midland. It'll be run down by the defenders. Abby Worthy in the back. She'll play it wide, and that's going to do it for this first half. Dordt with a 2-0 lead over Midland in the GPAC opener for both teams. Your scoring summary. Dordt took a 1-0 lead, a goal by Maria Zylstra right before the 16th minute, made it 1-0. And then during the 29th minute, a goal from Karina Tell, her 9th of the season, assisted by Zylstra, made it 2-0. And Dordt will take that lead into the half. We'll take a break from the Dordt Media Network in a moment.
products with you in mind since 1973. Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online, 712realty.com, leading you home. This broadcast brought to you by the Ullman Funeral Homes, Chad Ullman, Lori Ewell, and Taylor Van Witchell, providing professional attention to every detail.
Dordt is a place where students flourish.
What stands out about Dordt's mission is how they prepare us as students to face a world that is in need of the Word of God.
We are seeking to embody discipleship. What does it mean to faithfully follow Jesus?
When you add up all the Wi-Fi connected devices in your home these days, you'll be surprised at how many there are and how much bandwidth they're using. Do the math. It just may add up to needing faster Wi-Fi. Premier Communications has you covered with reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig. Keep everything connected with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call at 1-800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa, life in the center of everything. Where we connect with friends, coworkers, family, and the great outdoors. Knowing that in Sioux Center, you're never far from making the next great memory. And we grow great companies that make cutting-edge breakthroughs to make life better here and around the world. And when it's time to play, we keep friendship, family, and a bright future at the center of everything.
Hey Defender Nation, my name is Darren Kaiser and I'm excited to serve as the new athletic director at Dordt University. Thank you for tuning in to the Dordt Media Network and supporting Defender Athletics. As an athletic department, we are committed to the Defender way. This means we are committed to the Great Commission, developing servant leaders, the academic development of our student athletes, and the pursuit of championships. I'm eager to join with you in supporting our athletes this year. Thank you for watching Defender Athletics on the Dordt Media Network. Go Defenders!
Dordt's program is a little bit unique in that it's entirely online, but one of the unique pieces is that for every learning module in every single class, we have a synchronous class. Students get a chance to know each other, to interact with each other, to learn from each other. That opportunity is really valued by the students that are in the program. I enjoy that. I enjoy teaching those classes and getting to know those students, but also being able to bring in different people's experiences.
And welcome back to the Defenders Soccer Complex. Getting ready to start our second half of play for the women's match. Dordt with a 2-0 lead over Midland in the GPAC opener for both teams. Earlier today, the Defender men lost a close one, 2-1 to Midland. Midland, a team that has moved up into the poll, receiving votes. Hard-fought, competitive loss. 2-1 was the men's final. This one is 2-0 in favor of the Defenders. Teams will trade sides of the field. Sun starting to go down. Probably we'll have to get the lights on at some point. Dordt wearing the black jerseys on their home field. Dordt will start the same way from back to front. It's Lydia Zylstra in goal, Hayden Jennett, Lamise Batarse, Abby Worthy, and Katie Schopp. Your midfield, Maria Zylstra, and a goal for Midland. Okay. I shouldn't look down. Things happen. So we'll watch this on the playback option.
Goal, Midland University.
It was shot from a long ways away. 23, I am told, with the goal. That is Addison Costadeos. The two-time all-conference player, her first goal of the season, and a goal in the opening 40 seconds makes it 2-1. So like the men's game, this is down to a one-goal match. Midland on the men's side held a 2-0 lead at the half, held on for a 2-1 win. The Defender women up 2-0 at the half, now up 2-1. Looking to see if Dordt's midfield line is the same, because Brooke Margema started but then left because of an injury. I don't know if she's still out there or not. Looking for a number 23. Okay. So Margema returns. That's good for the Defenders. Up front, of course, Jocelyn Terpstra, Jenna Roberts, and Karina Tell. Keltner, Zylstra, and Margema is your midfield line. 2-1 is the score. An early second-half goal by Addison Castaneos. Her first of the season, just the fourth scored by Midland this season. In this, their sixth game. Schopp takes a touch in midfield, plays it out wide. That's Jennett. Jennett, there is indeed Margema. She gets a touch there, so yep. Shouldn't doubt our stats crew in the cart down there giving us the starting lineup. So Dordt now up 2-1. 42 minutes just underway in this second half. Yep. Here's Karina Tell. Takes a touch towards goal. Terpstra on the right-hand side. Shot and a nice save made by Ava Brandt, the Midland goalkeeper. Breakaway attempt for the Defenders. It's still 2-1. Now Midland looking to counter. They have numbers. This has been Rensburg on the left-hand side. She'll center it. Zylstra has it knocked away, and this match is tied at 2. Van Rensburg with the assist. I am not sure who put that in. Jordan Van Rensburg, number 24, with the assist on the left. It's probably going to be 17. Off of Zylstra, and then 17 with the goal. Stella Widener with the goal. Just like that, we are tied at 2. All Midland in the opening minutes here of the second half. Midland playing with a little bit of renewed energy, renewed spirit to start the second half. Abby Worthy One of the center backs for the defenders sends it out wide. Here's Cooley. And a foul from behind against Dordt. And a free kick coming for Midland. So Dort's got to recover, solidify some things in the back. And then don't forget about going to goal. Of course, they have a dangerous front line. Able to score some goals. This is going to be a free kick for Midland. Dangerous spot here. Got to have a short memory, solidify some things. And, yeah, I think the center ref said go ahead and go. So a ball played in the box, and that's going to go wide right. And a goal kick coming. 2-2 is our score. Midland with a couple of second-half goals in the opening 3 minutes. Plenty of time to recover if you're the defenders. Still plenty of time. Midland now. Van Rensburg tries to get it into Weidnar. Rolls to the goalkeeper, Lydia Zylstra. Zylstra will play it wide to Shop. Shop up ahead to Zylstra. Zylstra splits a couple of defenders. This is Roberts. Zylstra. Zylstra. And a foul on Midland. And the Midland player with the foul, slow to get up. I think that's Blaylock. 23 it is. It's going to be Castellanos. She scored one of these early goals for Midland. Center ref is going to step off. 10 yards for Cooley. Abby Worthy will take this for the defenders. Worthy, the senior center back. Dordt building up numbers in the 18. Sends one on the far post, and it rides out of bounds. It'll be a Midland goal kick. Goal kick coming for the Warriors. Man, this match has taken a turn. Feeling pretty good about yourself, up 2-0, but at the half. But Midland, before any of us expected it, ties it up. Here's Zylstra. Zylstra ahead to Terpstra. Terpstra will turn. Terpstra goes to goal. Terpstra centers it. And Dordt pressuring. Terpstra turns, fires, and a save made. Terpstra with a shot save made by Ava Brandt, the Midland goalkeeper. Dordt putting some pressure again on the Midland back line. Van Rensburg with it in the corner. She has an assist on the tying goal. Played out by the defenders. Into the corner it goes. Van Rensburg on the overlap. Centers it to Cooley. Cooley, and it's taken away by Dordt. Good takeaway by Dordt. Zylstra takes a couple of touches. Now Keltner with it. Keltner steps in front of the pass. Keltner tried to get it to Tell. Kicked away by Midland. Dordt, a team finished third in the conference standings. Midland picked 8th. Hastings and Concordia are your two favorites, along with Dordt. I would lump them in there as well. Concordia played to a 3-3 tie against Northwestern today. Important matchup here for the defenders. You got a Midland team that has kind of been, that has controlled this rivalry of late. You would love to, on your home field, get out to a 1-0 lead, 1-0 record. But now they got some work to do. Tied at 2. Giving up two early second half goals. A foul from behind against Midland. Dordt will get a free kick. So a free kick. Jennett will take it for the defenders in the back. Janet. Kicked out of bounds once again by Midland. And Janet, this time with a throw, gets it back. Janet with it at her feet, plays it up the sideline. Roberts trying to run it down. And it's played out of bounds by Midland. Dordt moving up the field. They'll have a throw here right at the edge of the 18. Roberts motioning for more support from Dordt players. Into the middle of the field. Shop will take a touch. Gets it out to Batarse. Batarse, she'll take it up. Good ball into the box. Terpstra and Tell chasing. And a throw coming up for the defenders. Worthy will take it. Good turn by Roberts. Roberts. Terpstra. Terpstra at the edge of the 18. Creates some space. Her shot is deflected and cleared out by Midland. Batarse runs it down. Batarse to the corner. Looking to get it to Tell, and a sub coming in for Midland. With my amateur, with my amateur eyes, it looked like number 12. Karis Powell, junior defender from England, checks in. 10 minutes gone by in this second half. We're tied at 2. Tell takes some touches. Tell with a shot and a save by Ava Brandt again. Didn't get all of it. Brandt makes the save. Dordt with 11 total shots, 6 for Midland. 7-4 advantage with shots on frame. Shop and a Midland player jousting for it, and now they're going to call a foul on Katie Shop. And a free kick coming for Midland. So a free kick coming for the Warriors. With 34 minutes left to go. 2-2 is the score. This will be Castellanos. Puts it into the box, and it's headed out of bounds by Dordt. Corner kick coming for Midland. Looks like taking it will be somebody from the back. 22, I believe, Blaylock. We'll do the corner kick. Fourth corner kick of the game for Midland. Tied 2-2 with 30 minutes left to go. Low near post ball, and it's cleared out by the defenders. Tell will send it long. Just a Midland jersey there to head it off. Midland will try to reorganize their attack. Dordt has solidified things in the back now. Jennett with it on the right-hand side. Jennett plays it up the line. This is Terpstra. Good step by Midland. It'll be a Dordt throw just past midfield. Keltner with it. Turns. Now that's Roberts. Batarse. And it's played out of bounds once again by Midland. Dordt will have a throw at midfield. Keltner checking 2. Here's the throw by Jennett. This is Roberts being pressured by Midland. Zylster runs it down. Shop will take a touch, going to goal. Shop at the edge of the 18, puts it on net. And another save by Midland's goalkeeper, Ava Brandt. Dordt starting to test the goalkeeper a little bit, putting some shots on frame. Keep doing that. Long punt by Brandt. Midland runs it down. And Dordt heads it off. Zylstra turns. Poked away from behind. Still going after it. This will be Midland. Brooklyn Tarl kicks it back. Midland, good step by Jennett on the far side. This is Cooley. Cooley with her back to the goal. Cooley creating some space, sends it to the right, goes out of bounds, and a throw for the defenders. Blaylock following Tell wherever she goes. That's kind of a matchup to watch. They change sides of the field. It's going to be all Blaylock. Dordt with a nice takeaway. Dordt will get it to Tell. Tell with Terpstra checking too. Tell turns the corner. Tell still with it. Tell's going to run it down. She'll get it to the corner. Tell still with it. Turns the corner. Plays it into the box, and it's fielded out by Midland. Tell always so dangerous when she touches it. And a throw for the defenders. Shop checking two is Terpstra. Terpstra has time and space. Terpstra poked away from behind by Midland. Jessica Reed poked it away. Goes up the sideline, knocked away by Worthy, and Midland will have a throw. 15 minutes into this second half. Tied at 2. Good ball by Zylstra. Here's Roberts. Roberts sent to the ground, and they're going to call Roberts with the foul. The defender faithful in the stands kind of agree with me. I didn't see it necessarily going that way, but nonetheless, it's a foul on Dordt. I thought worst case scenario, it's a no call, play on, but they're going to get Roberts with a push of some sort. Here's Shop with it. Shop will send it over to Keltner. Keltner looking to get it to Tell, and it's wisely played out of bounds by Midland. Here comes the throw by Hayden Jennett. Dordt with it at midfield. Taken away by Midland. That was more of a foul than the one on Roberts, but they didn't call this one. Now Dordt's got numbers. There's a through ball to Terpstra. She's on size. Terpstra with the left foot. Terpstra touches it to the right, and it is a save. How did that not go in? But they're cleaning it up, and Dordt takes a 3-2 lead. Wait a minute. Before we celebrate, I don't think, and a yellow card is going to be given to the goalkeeper. Ava Brandt will be given a yellow. Was the goal waved off? How was that waved off? So we're watching it now. There's Terpstra, and it was save made, didn't go in, and the players are battling for it. And it's a free ball. Tell comes in and scores. They must have determined that Terpstra interfered with the goalkeeper. That's the only explanation I can come up with, folks, after watching it again. So here, again, watching it, Tell and the goalkeeper see the goalie maybe temporarily had it kicked away by Terpstra. That's got to be it. So we are tied at 2. Card was issued to the goalkeeper. Shop with it. Shop poked away from behind. So take the goal away from Tell. And we're still tied 2-2. And now Midland looking to counter. This is Ellison. Great takeaway by the defenders. And Terpstra checking 2, gets by her. We have a Midland player shaken up, and they're going to check on Cooley here. And they're going to stop the clock with 27:55 left to go in this second half. We're tied at 2, 27:55. We're going to take a break for the injury timeout. We'll come back with more Defender Soccer on the Dordt Media Network. Back at the Defenders Soccer Complex, walking off slowly is, I believe, Skylar Cooley for Midland, freshman from Omaha, Nebraska.
Number 5 came in for 10 for Midland.
Kyler Park takes over, freshman from Nevada.
And 21 for 23 for Dordt.
And for the Defenders, Maria Enningenberg will check in for Brooke Marjama. 2-2 is our score with 27:55 left to go. Dordt held a 2-0 lead at the half. First half goals by Zylstra and Tell. But Midland, a quick response to start the second half, scoring a pair of goals in the opening 4 minutes. One was in the opening 50 seconds. We still had to get all the subs and lineups in at that point. But so Midland has tied it with 2 early goals, but Dordt has recovered, and I'd say momentum in their favor. Dordt just had a goal waved off on what best could be determined that Terpstra interfered once the goalie had a hand on it. After looking at it, it has to be that call. It could be nothing else. So it's still 2-2, 27 minutes left to go in this contest. Opening match of GPAC play for both teams. Midland with it near midfield. Shop lays it off for Keltner. And now here come the defenders. This is Zylstra at midfield. Overlapping run. Running it down is Tell. Tell in a foot race. Tell cuts it back. Tell touches it to Terpstra. Terpstra unable to get a shot off. Now does, and it's wide right. Wide right with the shot, and it'll be a goal kick for Midland. It's going to come. So a goal kick coming for Midland. And therefore it is Keltner. Keltner plays it to the corner. Run down by Midland. They play it out of bounds, and a throw coming up for Dordt. Hayden Jennett will throw it in. Good step by the defender back line, and it'll go out of bounds, and another throw for Dordt. Dordt with it right by their bench. 25 minutes left to go. That's Terpstra battling for it. Terpstra has both Roberts and Tell in the box. Roberts, here's Tell. Tell with the left-footed shot right at the goalkeeper, Ava Brandt, who makes the save. Dordt up to 14 shots, 9 of them on frame. And another injury timeout. A Midland player shaken up. This one is Brooklyn Tarl. And the punt is away. That's Enningenberg. Enningenberg battling for it at midfield to Roberts. Roberts plays it back to Keltner. Keltner up the line. This is Terpstra. And Midland will just kick it out of bounds. They've learned not to play around with it when Terpstra, Tell, and that front line of the defenders is there. Terpstra tried to cross it in, taken away by Midland. Midland will play with it out of the back. Taken away by Dordt. Here's Keltner. Keltner, Zylstra. Zylstra with it at the 18. Pull the trigger, Zylstra. Zylstra still with it. Trying to get a shot off, and it's kicked away by Midland. 24 minutes left to go. Dordt pressing. Really putting Midland back on its heels. There's a ball into the box. Keltner settles. Keltner and a Midland player jousting for it. Keltner. And we got a push from behind against Midland. It'll be a free kick for the defenders. Foul against Ellison. Lights have come on at the Defender Soccer Complex. This will be Jenna Roberts taking it for Dordt. Dordt building up numbers at the edge of the 18. Everybody but Shop and Batarse up. This will be Roberts to take it, the sophomore from Clive, Iowa. Worthy will get involved as well. Good ball by Roberts, but right at the keeper. And Ava Brandt will stop it, and she will wait for her team to step out. Now we'll punt it away. Brandt punts it just past midfield. Good settle by Jennett. Up top to Tell. Tell turns. Tell takes the touch. Tell still with it. And Tell with a shot goes over the goal. I think it was deflected, and corner kick coming. Corner kick coming for the Defenders. Their 7th of the match. It'll be Jocelyn Terpstra to take it for the Defenders. Tied at 2, 22:47 left to go. In regulation, again, they do not go to overtime. If it ends in a tie, it ends in a tie. No extra time. And, boy, that ball was on the turf as well. Dordt can't capitalize. The goalkeeper, Brandt, came out. This time the corner kick will be taken by Tell, I believe. From the opposite side, Karina Tell will send it in. And the Defenders, again, Hayden Jennett with the header. Jennett taken down. There's a shot. Goes right. It was Abby Keltner with the shot. Yes. Keltner with the shot. Lots of chances here for the Defenders. Need to capitalize. Prior to the match, Dordt's coaching staff, Dordt in general, recognized the seniors involved with the program. There are 7 that were recognized. Megan Drost, Vicky Granda, Hayden Jennett, Sydney Schwartz, Karina Tell, Abby Worthy, and Lydia Zylstra. All recognized prior to the match for their contributions to this Defender women's soccer program. Ball in the corner, centered, and in front of the goal, but just out of reach of a couple of Dordt players making a run. Dordt still trying to keep it in. Shop is there. Shop to Terpstra, to Zylstra rather. Looking to get it to Terpstra, who's taken down in the box. Cleared out by Midland. Batarse up to Jennett. And will be kicked out of bounds by Midland. Boy, the last 6-7 minutes dominated by Dordt. They have had chances here. They're going to get one. Here is Terpstra. Terpstra, left-footed shot, goes out of bounds. And a goal kick coming for Midland. Just be aware of the counterattack if Midland has proven that they are a little bit scary in that counter. Just a quick change of direction. Midland they scored their 2nd goal that way. Tries to beat the defense and just hope for the best. Use your speed. Trying to do it here, but Dordt, nice job getting back. Good play by Jennett. We're still tied 2-2, 19:47 left to go. And we got a foul against the Defenders. It's going to set up a free kick for Midland. 35 yards out or so. So Midland will take this free kick. Dordt getting organized in the back. Back line of Jennett, Batarse, Worthy, and Shop. And it is off the wall. I would not want to be in the wall. I'll just tell you that right now. That would not be a job I'd sign up for if I could help it. Dordt with a throw on the near side. That Shop checking two is Roberts. Roberts creating some space. Good look to Enningenberg. Enningenberg over to Jennett on the overlap. Jennett one-times it to the corner, and it led Terpstra a little bit too much, and it'll be a throw for Midland. Midland with the throw on the far side. 18:30. Seconds and minutes ticking away here for either one of these teams, looking to get the game winner if possible. Good step by Dordt's defense, Batarse. Midland will play it back, playing the target. They get it into the midfield. This is Ellison. She has it poked away. Good defense by Shop. Keltner spacing a little bit off for the defenders. Now Shop gets it back on the left side. Plays it up to Zylstra. Worthy and Shop. Shop has time and space. Gives it up to Tell. Plays it back to Worthy. Worthy swings it around to Jennett. Good change of fields here. Jennett, she's got time and space. Looking to get it to Terpstra. Terpstra going to goal. Terpstra at the edge of the 18. Terpstra sends it in. Poked away on the follow-up. This is Roberts. Roberts. And a foul against Midland. I don't think it's in the box, though. I don't think this is going to lead to a PK. Right at the edge of the 18, and that's the right call. 17 minutes left to go. Clock does not stop. No card issued, just a foul. And we have a Dordt player cramping up behind the referee, and now that's going to stop the clock with 16:50 left to go. That is Abby Keltner, the sophomore, defensive center mid, trying to walk it off. Karina Tell will take this for the defenders. Clock stops, 16:50 to go. Hayden Jennett now steps over, discussing things with Tell. Dordt's going to build up numbers, got to be ready for the rebound shot here. I would not want to be in the wall. Tell chips it over the goal. And a goal kick coming for Midland. Have I mentioned that the job of a wall person would not be fun? Have I mentioned that? I don't want to be in the wall. I've played a little bit of soccer. I never was in the wall. Back in my glory days for Unity Christian soccer at its best. When they played fall soccer and it wasn't a state-sponsored sport, so why did we even really play? I ask myself that often. I digress. 16:30 left to go. Midland plays it down, and it's going to go over the end line, and a goal kick coming for the defenders. Senior goalkeeper Lydia Zylstra will send it down, and Dordt will reorganize. Goes into the middle of the field to Keltner. Plays it wide to Jennett. Jennett. Enningenberg knocked to the field, and a foul against Midland. Jennett will take the free kick. Back in her defensive third. Jennett will send it long. Targets are Terpstra, Tell, and others. This is Roberts with it. Roberts. Midland kicks it away. Keltner will settle at midfield. Keltner with time and space. She'll play the early service. Nothing but white jerseys for Midland there. Kicked away by Tarl. Here's Zylstra. Zylstra turns. Plays it in the box. And it's taken down by Brandt, the goalkeeper. Punts it away. Jennett right at midfield. Good settle. Roberts. Here's Zylstra. Zylstra, she'll try a long shot. Skips on the turf into the hands of Ava Brandt, the Midland goalkeeper, who is now up to 10 saves in this one. And Midland plays it out of bounds. Little miscommunication between the midfielders. Throw by Shop. Checking two is Tell. Tell with her back to the goal. And again, shadowing Tell this whole match is Blaylock. Tell hasn't had the time and space she sometimes gets. Now, she is definitely able to create some. She chips it in. Ooh, that almost got through to Roberts. Good idea by Karina Tell. Kyler Park has it taken away, and now a foul on Midland after it was poked away. Hayden Jennett will have this free kick. Dordt will build up numbers in the 18. Keep the pressure on. It's going to come. It's going to happen here. And Jennett, low line drive. Nearly gets through. Zylstra is held, and they're going to call it against Zylstra. So Zylstra called for the foul. Holding on the offense, 10-yard spot foul, I thought. If I can switch sports suddenly. But anyway, a foul against Zylstra. Midland will have it. This is Park. Park taken away nicely by the defenders. Keep the pressure on, Dordt. Dordt seems like the fresher team. Time and space. This is Ellison. She plays it into the box, and it'll be over the end line and a goal kick coming. Couple of subs, fresh legs coming in for the defenders. Vicky Granda coming in for the defenders. And we have Keltner back on the turf. She's dealing with some cramping issues, it looks like. Also in is Faith Mondale. Clock stopped, 12:19 left to go in this one. Keltner trying to fight through it. Head coach Peyton Chitwood comes out, bringing Keltner some water, some hydration, if you will. So Granda and Mondale come in. Keltner's going to try to fight through it. She's going to stay on. She's an important part of this defender midfield. Tied at 2 with 12:19 left to go. The defenders had a goal called off earlier in this half after Midland tied it at 2. Karina Tell, what we thought was a go-ahead goal was waved off. Keltner now is going to head to the sideline. And it'll be Zylstra with the goal kick. And that's got to be a card. Maybe even no, it's just going to be a yellow. #21, Brooklyn Tariel with the yellow card. Kind of with a high knee. Clock stops, 12:19 to go. Worthy to Keltner. Keltner with time and space. Try to get it to the far side of the field. Terpstra and Jennett chasing it down. Midland will be the first to it. Terpstra providing the pressure, and now they're going to get a foul against the defenders. Terpstra called for the foul. No card issued. Midland players shaken up. And now they're going to stop the clock. 11:47 left to go. As they check on number 23, Addison Castellanos. Boy, the flow of this one has gone to a screeching halt, and I don't think that helps the defenders. They were rolling for a little bit, creating scoring chance after scoring chance, but now after the stoppages of play, and that can't be helped, right? But it's just kind of how it's going. Dordt's going to have to get the momentum back in their favor a little bit and create some new scoring chances. Dangerous play here. Midland has it just outside the 18. And that one is going to be kicked to the corner by Midland. Dordt, it's going to stay in bounds. Dordt's going to run it down. That's Mondale who has it, and a foul against Midland. So foul on Midland. Dordt will have it in their back third. Abby Worthy will do a quick restart. Keltner back onto the field. She'll send it over to Jennett on the far right. Good anticipation by Stella Widener for Midland to take away that pass. Here's Granda. Granda in midfield. And a foul called against Midland. Madeline Flynn called for the push. And Dordt will get a quick restart here. 10 minutes, final 10 minutes here at the Defender Soccer Complex. Needing the go-ahead goal. Midland intercepts. Midland plays it long to Widener. There's Batarse, heads it down to Granda. Granda tries to turn, poked away by Midland. And they're going to say play on. Great play by Granda. Mondale looking to get it to Zylstra, and she is held. They're going to call offsides. That was Karina Tell making the run. Did they call offsides or did they call a foul on Tell? I don't know how Tell could get that foul. She was the one being held. Clock is going to stop as Midland, Madeline Flynn slow to get up with 9:37 left to go. I was not watching the linesman. I didn't see them put up the flag for offsides. Granda with a nice step. Gets it over to Tell. Tell giving chase. She's being pressured by Blaylock. That has been the duel going on today. Blaylock never too far away from Tell. It'll be Terpstra with the corner. Another scoring chance for the defenders. Corner kick number 10. And we're going to stop the clock. Brooke Margema back in for the defenders. And Terpstra will do the corner kick. Dordt with numbers in the box, putting it right at the goalkeeper, and she makes the play. Ava Brandt. Right now, Midland not playing with the urgency that Dordt necessarily is. I get the vibe, and I could be wrong. I could be way wrong, but I get the vibe that Midland's content with a 2-2 tie. Now they are still looking to attack, especially a counter. But Dordt really has forced the issue. Midland, I feel like playing long ball, just kind of boot ball, and hopefully they control it, get a counter goal. There's Zylstra. Kicked away by Midland, and Dordt will build up numbers again. Mondale to throw it in. On the near side in front of the defender fans here. Mondale will get the return pass from Zylstra to Terpstra. Takes a good bounce. Terpstra has it taken away. Terpstra retakes it away, gets it into the box. Here's Janet. Janet into the box, right at Brandt. And Brandt stops another one. And Ava Brandt will punt it away. 7:23 to go in this GPAC opener for both teams. Granda with a nice first touch and is fouled by Midland. Not sure if I agree on that one, but it doesn't matter what I think. Terpstra, quick restart. Terpstra going to goal. Terpstra at the edge of the 18. It's deflected. Dordt's got to keep pressing. They got to keep pressing. They'll get one. They will get one. And that one, an early service, goes over the end line by Marjama, and a goal kick coming. 6:44 and counting. At the end of this game, we will announce the State Farm player of the game. Too early to determine that. Hopefully we can talk about a game winner maybe, and that could influence our decision. Kicked away and settled nicely by the defenders. That was Marjama. Here's Janet. Gets it to Marjama. Marjama will carry it to the corner. Marjama on the far side. Crosses it in, a little bit low at the edge of the 18. Janet gets the errant clear. And now we will have a corner kick. Corner kick coming for the defenders. Under 6 to go. Karina Tell will take it. And Tell will deliver. In swinger. And Midland first on it. And they will get the clear. Dordt will get a quick throw. Vicky Granda will throw it in. Dordt has had 22 shots, 13 on frame, compared to Midland's 6 and 4. Terpstra with it at the 18. Terpstra gets some daylight. Terpstra to Zylstra. Terpstra gets it back. Nice ball, and there's a goal. No offsides this time. Terpstra over to, it was Terpstra who scored it?
I think she got the assist.
Okay, Terpstra on the assist. We'll watch it.
2 seconds.
So Dordt now up 3-2, 5:01 left to go. You just kind of felt it going this way. We're going to watch it here. We are pretty confident that Terpstra had the assist, but who had the goal? Good persistence by Jocelyn Terpstra. She just was not going to be denied. Here's Terpstra. Terpstra, a little bit of a through ball, and there it is. It might be Zylstra again.
18.
Oh, Karina.
Yep.
Oh, it's Karina Tell. Okay. That should have been easier to identify. We've seen Karina Tell score a goal or two in her career. Oh. I didn't see the pink headband. That's what I was looking for. Oh, yeah, that's Karina. It just wasn't the lethal left foot. It wasn't the most dangerous left foot in all of America. It was the right foot. 3-2 is the score. Dordt with the lead. Tell with her second goal of the game. And Granda, long pass. Karina challenging, and Midland forced to play it out of bounds. Defenders out in front, 3-2. Tell on a assist by Terpstra. There's Mondale. And we got a foul against Midland. So Dordt will get another scoring opportunity. Midland, in my estimation, has got to change their philosophy now. Now they're down by 1. The tie here, I mean, they got to score, obviously. I thought that they were playing for the tie, but now they're down a goal. Terpstra with a free kick, and the clock does not stop here. The referee has not asked for that. Terpstra with the free kick. She'll send it right at the goalkeeper, hoping she bobbles it, but Brandt makes the play. Be solid in the back, Dordt. Keep looking to attack. You got the momentum, but be solid. Jennett tries to step. We'll play it out of bounds, and Midland will have a throw. They'll throw it in front of their bench. 3 minutes left to go. In the GPAC opener for both of these teams. Midland sends it into the box. Nothing but black jerseys there for that one. Abby Worthy will send it out of bounds. Don't mess around with it in the back. Kick it long and far if you feel like you're being pressured. That is okay at this point. Here's Granda. And Granda and a Midland player collide. Vicky Granda slow to get up. Ball goes over the end line, and the center ref has not said stop the clock. It'll be a goal kick coming for the defenders. And Dordt on the attack again. Goes out of bounds. Midland will have a throw under 2 minutes to go. Short throw. Midland tried to flick it down the sideline. It'll be defender throw. Mondale will throw it in. 90 seconds left. Mondale will throw it in. Hey, let's add another one. Wouldn't that be fun? Tell being pressured. And Tell going to be called for the push down. Take away the hold, though. Is that allowed in soccer? It's not allowed. I don't think it is. Midland will play the long ball here. 1 minute left to go in this one. 60 seconds away from making this official. And a push call against Midland. It'll be Dordt with a free kick right at midfield. Now just don't rush here. Take your time. Take advantage of the clock running a little bit here. It'll be Abby Worthy. Just send this long. Don't mess around with it. She does. Midland tries to settle. Vicky Granda there to first one to it. Jennett will have it on the far side. She'll put it to the corner. That is a great ball in terms of timing right now. Tell will take it away. Tell has it. She'll send it into the box. Save made by Brandt. Midland, do they have time for one last run? 15 seconds to go. Dordt is a clear away from winning this, and there is the clear. Dordt is going to win this one. Final score 3-2. Dordt will get the win in the GPAC opener for both teams. 3-2 is the final. Karina Tell. Dordt improves to 2-3-1 on the season. 1-0 in the GPAC. Midland falls to 1-4-1, 0-1 in the conference. Your scoring summary: Dordt took a 1-0 lead on a goal by Maria Zylstra during the 15th minute. 14 minutes later, Karina Tell made it 2-0, an assist from Zylstra, and Dordt took a 2-0 lead into half. Midland, though, scored a goal just 58 seconds into the second half. A goal by Addison Castellanos made it 2-1. 3 minutes later, a goal by Stella Widener tied it up at 2 apiece, and it stayed that way for a while. Dordt had a goal called off and had scoring chance after scoring chance, but ultimately it was Karina Tell off an assist by Jocelyn Terpstra. That is your game winner at the 85th minute, and Dordt wins it. Final score of 3-2. Taking a look at the numbers, Dordt 25